Hey everyone, let me know if you can hear me okay. I think I got it going. I know Glenn is here and the Big Prep is here. So you, all my hair's doing something really funky today. So just let me know if it's working. All right, it looks like we're going good. You learn something new every day. I am glad that I got this figured out. I wish I would have worked on it earlier. Hey, Ro, good to see you here. I'm glad you made it. Oh, this is my very first live, so I'm really excited to figure out how to do this. And I am just really glad I got it working. So thank you all for coming by today. I'm gonna keep this short because I know Alaska Prepper does his live pretty soon. I wanted to do a first one just to see what it was like and if I could do it. So, hi Wanda, I'm glad you made it. Hi, I am awake. Hi LG. I am glad people are coming in. And just welcome everyone. Happy Sunday. So it is Sunday, and yeah, it is September 11th. So is the time is just flying by. I am enjoying my canning recipe. Let me know what you all have been canning up this month. So far, I have three kinds of soup ready. I'm going to the store later to get some stuff to make the easiest vegetable soup recipe y'all have ever seen. So I think you're gonna really enjoy that soup recipe. Hello, just another person in this world. I'm glad that you made it. I'm happy everyone's here. So I have some really fun things coming up. Of course, right now we're doing Souptember, so I'm just getting soup canned up on the shelf for the winter. And that looks like Cynthia's dry canning potatoes and meat. That is awesome. Can never have too much protein on the shelf, so keep those canners going. Um, let's see. Next month, oh my goodness, Glenn, 50 pounds of potatoes in the canner. Holy moly. That is a lot of work. I am really proud of you for doing that. I know how tiring that can be. Um, October, I am thinking of doing some kind of crock pot recipes that I can go back later and maybe can the leftovers for. So if y'all have any idea what I can do with that after the live is over, leave a comment down below so I can uh check out some crock pot recipes. And I'm thinking about doing something called uh what am I calling it? I forget what I'm calling it. My brain does that sometimes. I have senior moments. Um, it's gonna focus around Thanksgiving side dishes and what to do with the leftovers. So when I remember that name, I'll leave it down below later at a pinned comment up at the top. But I think that would be fun to get if I could get a bunch of different channels involved in sharing our favorite sides and what we do with things that we have left, I think would be really fun. And then for December, I would love to do a YouTube Christmas cookie exchange recipe party. So I'm thinking of just a bunch of us making and sharing our favorite Christmas cookie recipes. I think that would be a lot of fun. Hi, out there somewhere with Jamie. I am so glad that you made it. So, yeah, a lot of fun things planned for the next few months. So, hopefully, we can get some collaborations going. And if anyone knows someone that has a channel that might like to join in, let them know and send them over to me. I would love to have them join in on the fun. So lots of fun things going on. I exactly, Cynthia. I think a cookie recipe exchange party is a fabulous idea. Uh, it has been so long since I've had fun making Christmas cookies. I really haven't made any since my mom died about 4 years ago because I live by myself. I don't need a lot of Christmas cookies, but if I can make some cookies and have fun sharing my recipes with all of you guys, I think I would really enjoy making Christmas cookies again. So we are definitely going to do a Christmas cookie exchange party. I think that is an awesome idea. So lots of fun things coming up. I'll try to get some other channels involved, especially in the cookie exchange. The more people we have sharing their favorite cookie recipes, the more fun that we'll have with it. So I am so excited for everything coming up. Thank you so much out the back door. So it's some out there somewhere with Jamie. I'm sorry my glasses are not working right. Usually I take my glasses off when I read smaller names. So most people put their glasses on. I have to take mine off in order to see. Uh, Out there somewhere with Jamie, I am so glad that you're excited about what's coming up. I'm excited for all the opportunities we have here. And I know this next week I have a chicken soup video that will be out later today. It's all uploaded. I just have to finish getting it edited, so that will be out later today. The vegetable soup recipe will be coming out in a couple days. I am so excited. Tomorrow I will have a food pantry haul video. I haven't had anything from the food pantry I go to in quite a few weeks. I messed my weeks up last month. There was an extra week that threw my entire month off. So I missed getting one of my food pantry pickups. So I'm really excited to see what I get tomorrow. This food pantry on Mondays does a great job with produce. I think they get their produce from grocery stores and farmers because they get a lot of potatoes. So I think as the farmers harvest their potatoes, they go back and get what's missed and donate those to the food pantry. And I think that grocery stores do that as well as stuff is coming close to expiring. They will send that to the food pantry. So I am excited to see what I get. There's always produce that I can get canned up. They usually give things out for families, but because I live by myself, I take the extra that I get and If it's something I really can't use, I find someone that can use it, and then I preserve the rest. I either can it up or I dehydrate it. Hi, Rita. I'm glad to see you here. That's, thank you for stopping by. So I have a lot of fun things planned, and I'm just super excited for the food pantry video tomorrow. I never know what I'm getting, and I still haven't been brave enough to try the chicken bacon yet. I may give that a try later today. I'll definitely video that because I just have had never seen turkey bacon until I got it from the food pantry. So we'll see what the chicken bacon tastes like. I have 2 packages of that, so I hope it's something that I'm able to use. Hi, Cindy Upton. I'm glad that you're here today. And yes, thank you so much. I am feeling much better. I ended up in the hospital unexpectedly a few weeks ago, and it was very unexpected. I ended up having to have an emergency urology procedure, which was absolutely horrible. They had to do it in radiology with an x-ray team, which meant there was no anesthetic, so it was extremely painful, and things kind of went downhill from there for a couple days, but I'm slowly getting back on my feet. So, oh, thank you, Cynthia. Yes, so if you guys could hit the like button, that is actually a great way that you can help the channel out without actually costing anything. All you have to do is hit the thumbs up button or even the thumbs down button. Any of those buttons pretty much work the same. It helps the algorithm and it helps people find my my channel. So once this goes off of the live stream, from what I understand, it will go up so that you can comment and people can go back later and watch the live stream if they missed it. So it's just, it helps a lot if you hit the like button, and it's one of the few free things left in this world that you can do that doesn't cost anything. So thank you for that. So oh, thank you, OG. Yes, I am feeling much better. It took a bit longer this time to get back on my feet than what I I used to in the past. My doctor very gracefully reminded me that I'm not as young as I used to be and it can take longer to bounce back, but I'm doing much better. I'm getting back to canning. I think Ethel, my canner, had probably gotten mad at me there for a while because I wasn't feeling up to canning anything, and she was just kind of sitting in a corner off by herself. So I got her pulled back out and working again. So I think she's not mad at me anymore. So uh, yeah, I was feeling pretty rough there for a few days, but I am back on my feet and back to prepping and getting done everything that I can get done. Oh, thank you, bro. I really appreciate that. Yes, our canners do talk to us. Ethel yesterday actually dropped one of my jars sideways in the canner as I was pulling them out. So I don't know what I did that tipped her off, but she was not happy with me yesterday. Ev- Everything turned out good. The jar sealed and we're good to go. Let's see. Oh, well, thank you for that, Glenn. I didn't know that. I will definitely look them up. Oh, Yes, yes, out there somewhere with Jamie. I actually do have some things of water that I had gotten from the food pantry that does have it has some citrus, it has the electrolytes, and it also has vitamin D in it. So it's actually really good water. I enjoy drinking that, so I've been going through that lately. Uh, oh, thank you, Robin Reese. I really appreciate that. I love hearing from you guys. You all mean so much to me. We'll be wrapping this up in about 5 minutes or so because I know Alaska Preppers Live starts here in a couple minutes. And I do try to check him out when I can. I also have to go to the store, and here in my part of Florida, of course, it looks like it's gonna be storming pretty soon. I don't know about you guys, but man, we have been getting swamped here with rain. This is usually starting to go into our dry season, and we are getting flooded out here. We're actually under a flood advisory for the next few days because we haven't had any hurricanes this season. But man, some of these storms we've been getting in have been wicked. I had lightning one day hit my house that scared the poor guinea pig half to death. He ran in his tunnel and hid and started squealing at me. So the storms here have been terrible. Oh, so the storming in Michigan too. Oh, oh, Cindy, um I started out as a snowbird. I actually came down to for some training that I needed. I was taking clinical pastoral education courses, and I was doing those in Kissimmee and Celebration. So I managed to find a spot down here close to my sister. My mom liked it down here, so we just and kind of ended up staying. So I've stayed full time down here now. I've been down here for about 12 years so far. You I miss some things up north, but I don't miss it enough to move back up and get up there and deal with all the snow and the ice in the winter. So I'm so glad everyone came to for my very first live, and I'm so glad I figured out how to do it. So now I'll probably do one once a week. I'll try to find a good time that doesn't interfere with a lot of the other set live shows. And hi, I'm awake. Yeah, yeah. The other day I needed a boat to get down my road. Couldn't hardly even drive down my street to turn into my driveway. It was just awful. So, what was I saying? There went my senior moment again. I seem to have lots of those. But anyway, um, I'm glad you're here. So look for the rest of September. I'm at the end. I think I'm gonna go back and show all of the soup that we got canned up for the month just by taking one day a week to run a canner full of jars. So I already have 2 cases of jars sitting on my dining room table of soup, and I have more coming. So as I think by the end of the month, you'll be surprised at how fast just running the canner one time a week will get you a bunch of jars of food. So we will be doing that. I have to come up with a few more soup ideas. So if you all have an idea for some other kinds of soup that I could do for the month, when once the live is over and it pops up, leave it down below in the comments section. I'm always up for trying different kinds of soup. Just make sure that it's not a cream-based soup, or if it is, it's something that the cream can be added to later because I know people do canned cream-based soups, but I'm just not comfortable enough with my food to pressure can stuff with cream in it. So as long as I can add the cream in it later when it's heating up, that would be fine too. So leave me those super oh, cabbage soup is a good idea. I actually have stuffed pepper soup base in my in my under my cabinet. I do need to get some more of that canned up. I put everything in it that goes into stuffed pepper soup except for the rice. As I'm heating the soup back up, I add the rice to it and let the rice cook in the soup. But man, that stuff is really good. So I do need to get some more of my stuffed pepper soup starter canned up. I'm actually pretty low on chili too, so I might do another round of chili. I did mine from scratch using dried beans. So yeah, maybe I'll show you guys how to do chili. So that's that's an idea too. But yeah, I love the cabbage soup, and that would be another one too. I could put everything in it except for the rice and then turn it into stuffed cabbage soup just by adding the rice to it while it's warming up. So yes, I will definitely um check out the cabbage soup and see if I could find an easy recipe. I'm not sure about pumpkin soup. I actually really love pumpkin soup, but I'm not sure if that can actually be canned. I'll have to research that and see if that can be safely pressure canned. If anyone knows, uh, let me know down below in the comments section because I do like pumpkin soup and squash soup, and pumpkins should be coming in. And actually, what is really good, I don't think people know how good it is. The those little round pumpkins that people usually set out for decorations is actually really delicious to eat. They are super sweet. You just throw them in the microwave and cook it until they get soft, or you can cook them in the oven too. And then you cut them in half and scrape the seeds out. And oh my goodness, it's almost like eating pumpkin honey. They are fantastic. I didn't know that until years ago. So someone had told my dad that you could do that. So he had gotten some and brought them home and tried them, and oh my goodness, they are fantastic. So make sure when you buy your little decorator pumpkins that you don't throw those out when you're done decorating with them because they really are good to eat. So yes, I'll look into and see if I can find anything on pressure canning pumpkin soup. I know they say not to do things that are mashed and kind of thick because it it does there's something in the canning process that it doesn't always get processed through the way that it should. So I'll research that and see if that can actually be safely done. Hi, Alex. I'm glad you made it. Thanks for stopping by. Um, chicken feet soup is not something I've ever had. I'm actually thinking I would be, depending on my mood, I might be adventurous enough to try it, but well, we would have to see. what all went into that. I'm thinking it's probably not as bad as what most people assume that it might be. But it definitely sounds interesting. If I that I think I would actually like that. But all right, so there's it's almost 2 o'clock, so we're gonna go ahead and end the live stream. Oh, hi, who's your preppy nurse? I didn't see you here. I'm glad you made it. We're gonna start to close this out. So yeah, Last Prepper starts in a few minutes. I need to run to the store before we get hit with another deluge of storms. So, oh, I am just so glad this was a successful first live stream. So I will find a good time to do a weekly live stream, and it'll probably be in an evening because I work 3 jobs and it would be too hard with everyone else's work schedule. So everyone keep an eye out on the community page. When I come up with a good time, I will put a notice there and get everything scheduled. And I'm just so glad to see you all here. So you all have a great Sunday and look for the chicken soup video later today. And I will see you all the next time. Bye.